Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Taiva House of Kicks, and I just came back from my local mall. I wasn't even planning on getting this shoe like today. I just walked in the mall and I went to my local DTLR and I asked them, "Do you still have the Jordan 1 Midnight Navy in stock?" And they said, "Yeah, we have a size 9." So I'm like, "Oh, good day." So I picked it up and I just want to show you the receipt to make sure you guys know that I'm not like making up stories here. Okay, so I picked that up, and I guess a few days ago I had like made a video on how to authenticate the Jordan 1 Midnight Navy. I had it on my website and actually made it as a downloadable um, downloadable presentation. But of course, people are so cheapish. Nobody wanted to buy that. I was only trying to sell for like $2 because it takes me a lot of time to get this done. But nobody want to support. They just want stuff for free. So if you're watching, yeah, I'm talking about you. You guys need the support, man. It takes me a lot of time to do this thing. So if you really feel like this kind of stuff help you guys out, please do help House of Kicks because it always helps me to stay afloat because I have to pay a lot of things to get this thing done on my own website. So it's always good when you guys support the website. So you can go on the website today and then click this link and then support. Donations are accepted, whatever, $1, $2, 50 cents, whatever you can give. Now, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna teach you how to authenticate the Jordan 1 Midnight Navy. So the very first thing you want to do is I have like a set of preliminaries. Always smell the shoe first because like this is the authentic pair. The smell is just, I mean, new store, new shoe smell. There's no glue smell in it. I just love that smell about it. Now, one of the dead giveaways with the fakes is the bad, strong glue smell on the fake ones. It actually almost like irritates your nostrils. So if you smell it and it has that strong glue smell, you already know you've gotten a fake pair. Now, the next thing I'm gonna say is always ask for a receipt. I know a lot of people now, like Foot Locker, is no longer doing like tangible receipt, but they can send it to you to your email. So always ask for receipt if you can. Now that we've got that out of the way, now let's talk about the nuances. And I'm gonna go to my screen. You can look at my screen right now, okay? Now, one of the things you want to look at is this. If you look at the back of the shoe, now on most authentic pair, the tumble leather on the upper portion is like subtle. On the fake pair, it's really rough. It has more wrinkles and it's a hard like leather. You'll see it when I go down a little bit more. Like if you look here, see this is like the side panel. You can see how rough the leather looks on a fake pair. You see it's a rough tumble leather. On the authentic, I'm gonna show you my pair right now. It's like a subtle tumble leather. You can see it on the left side. It's like really subtle. It's like softish, kind of like when you put your finger on it, it's really soft. Like on the fake pair, it's really rough and really, really rough. Okay, the texture is so rough that you can kind of feel it when you put your fingers on it. And then the next thing I want to talk about again is the back of the shoe. If you look at the fake here, right, this is the swoosh logo, and the back panel, like on the at the heel, is like the overlay here actually covers the swoosh logo. There's supposed to be there needs to be a distinct like there has to be you have to see like there's like a space, not a space in between them, but the overlay is not supposed to cover the swoosh logo. If you look at my pair here, you see it's pretty clean. You can see that there's like a difference between the two. There's like a distinction between the two. On the fake pair, you can see that it's like actually like sitting above that, and I wanted to point that out. Those are stuff that you want to look for. Okay, now the biggest other thing that I noticed is this. On the fake pair, look at the laces, how they put on the fake pair. Like they on the authentic, you see how it comes, right? It comes rolled up in a circle. On the fake pair, it is not like that. So it's always good to point those things out because you want to make sure you check that out. Okay, and the next thing we're gonna talk about is the Jumpman. If you look on the fake pair, the Jumpman looks pretty awful. It has like the hand is like distorted, belly is bigger, and the 2001 and 2020 on the fake pair, like it's not aligned properly. You see, I drew some parallel lines to show you how like they're really lined up right. So on the fake pair, it's not like that. All right, and then if you look at the box on color, now this is hard to see if you don't have the shoe on hand. I'm gonna show you the top of my box. Maybe that's gonna help you a little bit. But if you look at the box, my box here, like the fake pair usually has like a darker box, like the gray is a little bit darker on the fake pairs. So that's one thing I don't want to waste too much time on it. So let's just leave. And then the label. Now, on most fakes that I've seen, you won't see the MSRP tag over there is on the fake pair that I've seen, they don't have the MSRP tag. Now, these are other things that I wanted to show you on the authentic. You can clearly see that this is not the same shoe. This is for another shoe. But on my shoe, you will see it here. The MSRP is right there. Like you can see that they have that tag, the price. Okay, the price is on there. It says 170. Now, there's a lot more things that I want to show you, which I'm going to go down in a second. Now, you can see this is like the box label. Okay, both are size 9. Look at the 9 on the authentic and look at the 9 on the fake pair. You can clearly see the distinction. The 9 does not look the same. Okay, now on the authentic pair, the 9 is a little bit more thicker. You see it on my box here. You can see the 9. Okay, I'm going to show you to you again. Okay, you can see my 9 on my box here, how it looks. You see that, right? Okay, you can look on my on the screen as well. The 9 does not look the same. The USA appears thicker. You see the USA here is much thinner on the fake pair. But then when you look at the 42.5, which is the Euro size, on the authentic, is much thinner, and the authentic is much thinner. So it's funny. The fake pair has it all reversed. It's crazy how they do that. And then I wanted to show you a big deal also here. On the authentic pair, it says white metallic silver. And on the fake pair, it says midnight navy. I mean, it's funny because the fake pair actually has the right colorway, but that's not what the box says. And I don't know if Nike did that on purpose. I'm going to show you my box right now. You can see what I'm talking about. You see, it says white white metallic silver. That's what the authentic pair is supposed to say. So they have the wrong color code on the fake pair. And then the inside, if you look at the inside again, this is the label, this is the production date. Now, again, the fake pairs usually have an earlier production date. You see it's between April the 1st and then May the 30th. On the authentic is April the 15th and then June the 11th. Now, this is not a big deal, but it's worth mentioning. And you also see that on my authentic pair, the US here is like sits. It's not concealed. On the fake pair, it's concealed. These are things that I feel like we need to mention, okay? Now, this is pretty much all that I wanted to mention about the shoes, so there's not that much, but basically to recap, the leather, you want to look at the leather, okay? On the authentic, it's really soft. It's not, the wrinkles are a little less. And then also want to mention the laces, how they are placed on the stuff. And we are not going to look at the bottom and all that. It's just not necessary. Once you go through the steps that I've showed you, you should be able to be good. And then if you want to buy the authentic pair, I will have a link for you on my website. Check the links in the description. And then also, you may want to check the website for a lot more legit check that I've done. But if you want to buy this shoe now, you can get the size 9. I will have a link for you in the description if you want the size 9 that I have in hand. So I will do that for you. Okay, again, thanks for watching. This is Ty from Master Kicks, and stay tuned for more stuff.